Hello people, thank you and welcome back to Flashlight TV, your online, number one online TV show. And today I have some guests around here and we want to discuss issues pertaining Embu County. And we are so happy and delighted to see that we have new guests around us. This guy has been here on this TV show before, but let me introduce them. Let me allow them talk themselves, introduce themselves, tell you guys where they're coming from, and from there we shall start. Thank you. Welcome.
Okay, my name is Joseph Molinge, aka Bob Manu. I come from Taraba. Thank you.
Thank you.
My name's good morning, people.
Mm-hmm.
My name's Aline Yanandila from Bunzuki, Embu County, of course, and I'm happy to be here.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, good morning guys. My name is Naomi Nuku from Makima, and I'm very much pleased to be here at this place.
Thank you so much. You've heard. We have Carlos, we have Lynn, and we have Naomi. So guys, today we wanted to talk about the Embu County leadership. Started from 2017 to date until August. That is the time when we shall say a new dispensation will take over. So wanted to discuss about Embu County mnaona the development. Tumeona our governor amekuwa so much active in the leadership, but has there been equitable distribution of resources, starting with Manyata, the Runyenjes, and the other one there is north and south? Has there been equitable distribution of resources? Hii pesa ikitoka kwa treasury ikifika pale kwa governor county inatembea aje? Kwa sababu watu wanaona development wise ni kama tuko chini. Carlos, what do you think?
What I can say, me and my local guy, I will talk about Makema and Mwaya. To me,
Yes.
Makema and Mwaya, I've never seen any development coming from the Embu County.
Yes.
So I cannot say there's any touchable thing which I can say the Embu County has done to Mwaya
Yes.
and Makema. That's what I can say. So I can see failure in our leadership in Embu County as we have the Governor Wambora. He has done very little in Embu and also in Mwea and Makema. That's what I can say about the development.
So you narrowed down to your ward.
Yeah, I narrowed down to my
Yeah, to
ward.
your
Because to my ward from Mwea to Makema,
Yes.
I've never seen any touchable thing which has come from Embu
Yes.
County. So it's like we are marginalized. That's what I can say.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So you've never seen any flagship or a project tangible?
I cannot see, even I cannot touch any touchable project. I've never seen from the county government of Embu.
And who elected this guy?
It's we who elected him, but me, I did not elect Wambora. let me be honest. Me, I was not supporting Wambora. Even I don't think whether I elected the governor, because I think, I did not, I cannot remember. But my people, I think, elected Wambora. So, because they elected Wambora, they wanted the development from Wambora. So,
Yes.
to me, I have never seen that development in Mwea and in Makema as a whole. That's why I'm saying I'm a local. I cannot talk about Manyata or other.
Yes, yes, yes.
I'm talking about Mwea and Makema. I've never seen
And
it.
have you had any developments in other wards, or kuna kwanga kumenyamaza kueleweki ama kuna kwenye amelim?
They might be there. I
Uh-huh.
cannot say about that. But
Yeah.
I'm talking about Mwea and Makema. Mwea and Makema, I've never seen any touchable development from Embu County.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you?
One thing I would say, our leadership with our governor has been, I want to use one word,
Yeah.
either way or two words, terrible and pathetic. Why? We've been having this kind of leadership whereby as marginalized, like the lower part of Embu County, being secluded. I've been to Manyata, I've been to other parts, and if you compare those places, what is happening, the developments that are happening there, you will not find them in this our lower county.
Yeah.
The question remains why, and I would say it's because either we finances there's a way, the way they are being divided is not the way it should be.
Okay.
Sisi tumetupa huku, we don't understand why.
All right.
Either way, when you go to that county place, you will find that either way leaders from every leader from that other part of Embu is like wanapendelewa. Sisi, we are here, no one like finds us to be people, we are like the less fortunate on this other side. So the question remains, why?
Okay.
We don't understand it. That's why I would say the leadership has been quite pathetic, and I don't like it.
But previously, before 2017, the same governor was there,
Yeah.
and we had was it a minority leader, Honorable Musako?
Yeah.
He was there. Can you compare that? Because when we have someone who has a higher level of conversation, who can engage the governor, I think development would have come our side, but that never happened.
That poses the question again. What did we choose to go there? He was there, yes.
Yeah.
I would not want to mention that name Musaka because that was that time.
Yeah.
But what did he do exactly? He did not also mind about this other. Yes, there are some projects that were built on this other side. It was
Yes.
a little bit, we'll say, I would rate it like 2% when Musaka was there. But still, we are still that place, like that side of Embu County that is neglected. We've never had that kind of leadership that would want equalize like everywhere in Embu County.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we want to mean all the money that goes to other counties still come to Embu County. Yeah?
Yes.
From the treasury.
Yes.
But where does this development go? If you
That's
don't
where
see
now
it?
we find a
That's
question.
what Boris does, right?
That's our county
That's
governor
what
should be
Boris does.
telling us exactly what
Boris does.
happens when it comes to, we don't exactly. Like,
Yeah.
let me pose a question to you. Have you ever, if you come from that area, have you ever, even a single day here that our governor ever visited this other part of the country?
I think I have not had.
Thank you.
I have
So
not
that
had
process,
him
like,
launch.
he normally visits the places where either way maendeleo inaenda huko juu, kwa nini sisi hatujui?
No, what's your take?
Yes. Okay, what I was touching just as my reasons have said, I think in my area, that is Makema and Mwea, of course, we cannot speak of any benefit coming to us from the county. And it is not only Makema and Mwea, I think the whole Embu County, in some instances, like the other day we saw the doctors
Yeah, strike.
striking. Why? Because no payment. They were complaining that there are some deductions that are being done and they are not reaching to their where they're supposed to be paid, the NHIF,
Yes.
the NSSF. So I think, and in general, I think we made the wrong choice by electing Wambora because he can seem partisan because not all nurses and doctors come from where.
Yeah.
I think they represent county as a whole. And everybody is complaining. The money is being released from the treasury, but it seems it is heading to some individuals.
Okay.
The Embu Stadium is also in a total mess. It represents Embu County. But you
Don't
see,
even go there.
I think Wambora, I think he has no interest of.
But he is the head, the COG currently.
Yes, but
And I believe when they took him, they gave him that position, it's because one of the key reasons development.
I
Hawezi
think,
weka mtu hakuna kitu anafanya.
according to my observation, I think nobody elected Wambora because he has been in court in and out. I think he only survived. Yeah, maybe he has some other sources to protect him, but I think he doesn't represent Embu County because it was our wish he should not be there, and I think that's why he is not working for Embu County.
Okay.
Yeah.
Talking of corruption, what is the level of corruption in Embu County?
That is 90%. What can we say?
90%.
If the doctors are crying, the common mwananchi is crying.
No projects.
No electricity even in hospital. The hospital is in a mess.
The corruption
The
is there.
health.
Two things that would say that you have failed, which is a very important in a human, like almost everyday health. We have failed.
Yeah.
We still have people, like the other day I just had someone in our dispensaries. We don't have even that thing to treat a venom when we have snake bite. We still have our women.
Only painkillers are available in these
Painkillers
hospitals.
and not even the painkillers, no medicine at all, the Panadols.
Wow.
We've got also, like another day, just had to hear a woman giving birth somewhere because we do not have these health facilities that can cater for such, like our women giving birth, whatever, in our hospitals?
Yeah.
What happened to our dispensaries that are supposed to be equipped? We are failing in health.
Yeah.
Finances are not equally distributed.
Okay.
We are terribly failed. And where does that come from? From the government, from the governor office.
As
I would
currently,
say terrible.
I'm hearing the CEC Finance is the CEO Health, and the acting director of Finance, your CEC
Where
Health.
have you had such?
You
It is a kind of a mixture that we don't understand. Have you ever had any other county that is having such a
For
problem?
their own
I don't think
benefits.
so.
I think the governor is using these people so that he can execute whatever he's planning to do. Because they are his people.
Yes.
Yeah. But thank God, their time has come to
The time has come to end, but is now moving down to the Senate.
That's a joke. That's a joke.
What do you think about that?
That's a joke to a lawyer. How can he fail to be a governor? Then he want to be a senate.
Like you Manyata na nini? This other side, Runyenje, walikuwa wa strike. They were to do actually a mega demo.
Even
wakitaka that guy to be
the
part of the coming government.
Do you know the problem is? Ni mtu yetu. Mundu wetu. Mundu wetu ndagaji na kundu. Karema mfangu. So the problem is that, and that's why we feel in leadership. If Wambura has failed to be a governor in 2 terms, what is it supposed to come and do as a senate? Let's be honest. So to me, Wambura is out. Let him go and rest. Is it in peace? No, not in peace.
I would say,
What do you say?
I would say, in our constitution, constitution is allowed.
Yes.
But the only question I'm asking in me as a person, why would you want to get out of government and then go again to Senate? What is he trying to protect? Is it that some things that maybe the incoming governor, when he comes in or she comes in, would bring some other changes that is gonna take him to either courts or something? What is he trying to hide in that whole scenario? And
I have one thing. I can respond to that.
yeah.
I think someone said that Wambora realized that his strength was not being the governor, but his strength was when he comes to the Senate now. He can easily articulate issues in the Senate. He can fight for development. That's what he is saying.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
The chairman of
Excuse me. Mr. Mwangi.
Yes.
Is this the same Wambura who was reading the
wrong speech?
The wrong speech in front of the
In front of the
How can he go and
What a mess.
How will he go and change the constitution in the Senate assembly if he is messing
It's a
up?
total mess.
Well, what is a total mess? Let's be honest. Let's not talk about Wambura. Wambura is a total mess.
The chairman of governors going to the platform to read a wrong speech.
We might have taken it as a very light thing, but
But,
to me
yeah.
it wasn't easy because people were, yes, he made some people laugh in front of the president and that. If I see him, I see Embu. He's our leader.
And the chairman for the 47 governors.
Yes. No, for
Next to a president.
not even going to a Senate seat, I think if looking at still my governor still
Yeah.
at the moment,
Yes.
I would advise him to go to something else like a PS or something. Not
No,
trying
he
to
should
come
go
here.
home.
No, wait, he's still a leader.
Yeah.
He's still a leader, we don't say, but let him stay where he is in Azimio and not coming and let other new people get to the Senate seat. Of course, what I've been hearing about, let me ask you, do you know what is the purpose of like a Senate? Do you ever hear about what is happening at the moment?
No.
We never had, go to my up country in my village, Bonzuki, and ask people, who is our senator at the moment?
Don't know.
They don't know.
I don't know, sure.
They don't know.
So
And
just
I
read
am
somewhere
very sure.
where he can be earning and doing nothing.
So he just want to use his fame just to get in there to block some things whereby he knows maybe they cannot be impeached or something. I don't know. This other one was repeater 9 times 9 lives
Yeah,
to be
impeachment.
impeached. That tells you there was a problem.
Yeah.
It's leadership.
Sure.
So let him rest or maybe go to Azimio and fight for another
That's
like
me, you
a
have
PS or
to
something
Sanela,
else.
though I am doubting what he can advise.
But no, you may say that, but someone from Manyata and this other side may be very different. They have a different view altogether.
Just the way Carlos said.
Let me come there. what I can tell people of Mwea, in Makema,
Yes.
let's sell our votes
Mm-hmm.
and we listen to the ground.
Yeah.
If the Wambora is coming for the Senate,
Yes.
we see another choice. Those votes is more than 30,000. We put it there.
In one
Wambora is
basket.
Mm-hmm.
there's a way.
Yeah, the slogan must be Wambora must go.
We don't care about
And we have
about
it already.
Manyata.
Yes.
We don't care about Manyata and the other. And what do you call it? The other is Manyata.
Runyenjes.
Runyenjes.
Yes.
If the Runyenjes they want to elect Wambora, we Mwea and Makema we seal our vote in one basket, which is more than 30,000. If the Wambora comes with the people of Manyata and the Runyenjes and they elect him, we put our votes in one basket. Then Wambora will be not elected as a Senate. That's another.
But you know, you will not vote for him. Someone else who has no idea, he knows Wambora has been there. So you can give it
that's
to
right
him.
too.
So it can't be a block vote.
Yeah.
Let me
It
tell you, my
can't be a
friend.
block vote.
Let me
Yeah.
tell you, my friend.
Yes.
In the first place, Wambora was not elected because we saw him
No,
being
he
taken
was
to court.
elected. No, he was elected and taken to court by Lenny. And
Yes.
then he became governor for 4 days. Monday, I remember, Monday, Tuesday,
He had the
Wednesday.
influence, right?
Thursday, he realized this thing is not coming. Eh? And then after that, court issues.
No. That time Wambora has got had influence.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what if the people can decide now that we are not giving him this Senate seat? And as he has said, we come as a block.
But the problem then, Ani,
Do you mean the Runyenjes and the Manyata, or which they also have their person? They also have
Other
They are
preferences.
choice.
they
They
have
want
different
choice.
choice.
those guys have decided, by the
The
way.
Manyata and the
Runyenjes washa decide, washaamua. Watu wa pande hii ya chini ni nani? Mliamua. Niambieni. Hakuna Senate.
We have so many.
Nani?
We
I
have,
got one boy that I
we have our guy.
like. This young guy.
We can agree on that.
Person.
Eh.
I would vote for him.
Yeah.
He's
If-
nice, he's energetic,
He's a-
and
yeah.
tell me if we go for that guy, we're gonna check it.
You know what we should do? We should sit down as Mwema Kima,
Yes.
and the Lower Mbeere,
Yes.
and decide on one person who is going to fight Wambora, and then we cast our votes.
That's the
in one voice.
That's another thing.
I'm very sure we shall take Wambora.
But he is promising to perform this time.
How?
No.
To
You will.
Unajua ile story ya kisikia alisahau karatasi kwa gari. Hiyo.
hizo ni sarakasi
It happens.
I think
It happens. These guys are busy.
No, you
I
are the
think
one
we
who's
are learning from
forgetting.
experience.
Have you
Forgetting
seen
those
the
We are
ones.
learning
Have
the
you
hard
seen
way.
another
There are
thing?
reasons why.
We
There
are
are
saying
reasons
no.
why people were impeaching him.
Yes.
You cannot be impeached 9 times for no reason.
Sure.
There must be a meaning, either not performing, your corruption cases, this is not working, you're trying to work alone and maybe appointing your own people.
Yeah.
There must be a reason why you are being impeached. So going to Senate again,
Yeah.
believe me, you will not do the same. You will not perform. And those are things people
I
are
think
forgetting.
people have known who Wambora is.
Yeah.
And when you try to talk about Wambora in
You are
Bere
telling my
South,
feelings. You are telling my feelings.
I will speak about Bere South.
Yeah.
I don't think his name will appear anywhere because
Even
he has
North.
done totally nothing.
Very south and north.
Yeah, I
cannot
think he has
vote him
done
for
totally
Wambora as a
But
nothing.
president.
shida inakuanga nini? Why do we go for guys who cannot perform? Tunampea 5 years, anashindwa kuperform. Again, guys go again, vote for the same person. Wanamweka tena
Si
pale.
ni ile mtu yetu.
I think 2017, my friend, the 2017, the voting system was different. I think people mostly voted about parties.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's Jubilee, and that's why some of the people were carried away. I think that's how he survived. And as of now, I can see that people are open now. They realize that we are voting in party normal.
Yeah.
Yes.
Voting a person as an individual. That's my case. I will vote for Sisi. That's my stand as an individual. Because I like her and I like her doings. She's in media.
Yes.
I might not be in media,
Yes.
but I'm going to vote her as an individual, but not the party. If people can make such a decision, yeah,
Yes.
look for the right person regardless of the party, but as long as this person has shown interest
Yes.
in performing.
A leader.
I mean, I think Cecily can perform.
Oh yeah, very well. She's
You know,
shown it before.
You know, Waiguru alipokuwa akikuja kuingia, watu walikuwa wanasema but
She's
Waiguru performed.
Yes.
Waiguru
I'm
performed.
a perform.
Women will always perform.
Yes.
Because they got the passionate. I look at Sicily. Like now already we've got some things happening at Munzuki. I'm looking at the old Embu.
Eti Makema.
And I don't want to talk about Mwea only.
Yes.
Makima. Let's talk of the old Embu County. What has she done?
Yeah.
Even when she's not getting there. She has my vote because I've seen what kind of a leader I want in her. I want to have that leader that is gonna give me exactly what I need to feel that I belong to this Embu County. When they give like street lights from wherever I am still getting one. When I need water. Is she in pipeline of getting us water? Yes. And she is talking about it. That's the kind of leader we want. I don't want a leader also in corruption when it comes to Mwem or Mwea or Embu County.
Yes.
Because that is what has taken us to sink. Embu County, we are sinking because of corruption at some point. If money was well distributed, someone who is gonna think about all our counties. This has to be distributed. Someone I'm going to talk to him or her. I go to Sicily, I will talk to her and I explain this is what I need in Wanzuki and it will be done. I go tell her this is what we want and it will be done. She likes talking to people and she listens carefully to people. I've realized.
But nasikia development atapeleka wapi? Kapsabet ama
No.
Wameolewa Murang'a.
Let's not talk about that.
Yeah, we talk about that.
Waigo
Let's
is
not
married
talk
to
about that.
Murang'a.
Yes, it
Is
doesn't
she
matter.
performing in
When a woman promises, believe you me,
yeah.
she will do it with her heart. Yes, and that's a woman. And
Another
I will
thing.
give her my vote.
Another thing, the governorship seat as several aspirants. Let's check each and every individual. Just as people of Mwea and Makema, we have a common factor. Yeah, we are fighting one or two things. And
Shambas.
it's about our shambas. Let's not forget about that.
Yes.
That person who fight for our,
Shamba is the person.
that is our birthright.
Uh-huh.
Let's look at this person. Is he going there to benefit? Or is going there to fight for us?
Go to grab our land.
About our land, because the people of Mwea and Makema are landless.
Yes.
We are landless in our own
Land.
land. Yeah?
Yeah.
So as we give them these opportunities, let's scrutinize each and every individual. That some have, I don't want to mention names because we are yet to face them. Let's see how the different people have participated in the problems we are facing here in Makema and Mwea, and then make our decision. But to me, as an individual and my family, my vote belongs to Sisi Marie.
Putting it straight,
Yes.
anyone who has ever gotten involved with this our land, the land that we call that is ours,
Yes.
and they have ever been into mentioned in that thing,
Give us a
kindly,
break.
we try to tell them, let them forget about
Give
it.
us a break. And that should come from where and Makema as a block. Our 30K
We
plus.
know them,
You
we
know
don't have
the-
mentioned their
But
names.
they say no, they say
It's okay,
they
no one would
were
agree.
not involved.
Yes, even you,
Yes.
to you,
As long as you were mentioned.
But as long as
Either
you
you
are
are
mentioned,
asking for governor, MP, Senate,
MCA.
forget.
What
MCA.
if he comes out clean? He comes and either in any of the shows and tries to talk.
With
that's
really
a show,
soft.
we know everything, we know.
No.
We shall use the opportunity we have to educate these people. Yeah? Because some of them know that we do some this.
But there are guys who have strong
Convincing
Influence.
yeah.
Influence.
There are guys who are very strong and they are others are very strong supporters and they have already made the decision. They have said kama ni Lenny anaingia huyo ndio tunapatia.
Let me tell you, this Mwea
And
land
remember
has got
Lenny alikuwa number
history.
2.
It has got an history of people coming, going, getting votes from us,
Yeah.
going because I will try to fix the title deeds. I'll try to.
Yeah, that's
Even the old part of scheme that we are in now settled. We never had that. We do not have even the title deeds. Now there is this other land that is there on the other side that we are trying to fight. People have lost their lives.
Yeah.
People
Homeless?
have been fighting. I saw our MP the other day fighting. Let's not forget that. Why was it coming? Yes, and that is also part. It was either Chanda and this is other part of now, wherever. It is a land that people have come lied to us that we're going to tell you, we are going to give you title this, we're going to do this. But others also come and went behind to grab it without our knowledge, and now we come
and
to
bringing
realize
in their
it.
people.
And bringing in their people. And we got all that. We are waiting for that time of I know they have been told this and this, and everybody has been trying to convince or try to convince us that no, I wasn't involved, but we know exactly how they have been involved in one way or the other. We have those names listed. I will want to tell them, let not them campaign in Moya with those strive of land. And I will tell them to abstain.
So if you want to be voted in,
Don't mention that. That
Don't
one
use
is
that language about I'm going to protect my, because our people have been suffering
We have
when we
suffered.
still hand them those offices.
Sure.
Yeah, we shall look on our own ways where we are going to.
Carlos, you seem to have a different
Yeah,
opinion.
In governorship, I'm not talking about it
Yes,
for
yes,
now,
yes.
because I'm listening also to the crowd.
You seem to be having a different opinion.
No, it's, to me, I have to listen to the crowd.
Yeah.
If they say Sicily,
Yes.
I join the train.
Yes.
It's you to
If
talk
they-
me
if they
why
say-
Sicily is
So,
better.
so finish, I'm finished. If they say Seleni, if they say Seleni,
And
Carlos.
if they say Seleni, for
Eh,
example,
eh.
or is Mushiri, or Mushiri,
Yes.
if the people, they want us to vote for Mushiri either, or Sicily, because they are coming, all of them.
Yeah.
Don't tell me that Lenny is not coming, either Sicily or Murioki or the others. So that Mushiri. So the thing is, if I'm governorship, I'm just now listening to the ground. Let me first listen.
But this is the ground.
Yeah,
Hii
you are
ndio
talking
ground.
about-
No,
Ground hivi ndio inasema.
you know, like Iduko, now you're supporting Sicily Barrier. The same to her. Me, I have not decided who to support. Let me be honest. Let me be honest.
You should tell people why are you supporting this and the reason. You are also giving civic education.
To me, I've said this, moderator.
Sasa wewe ni wale watu wanafanya Embu County na
Inaanguka.
Just for now,
because of lack
Because
of
we don't people are listening to you
let
to give direction.
me tell you. Me, I may not give the direction to the people for the governorial seat.
Yes.
Because I'm still listening
To the ground.
The ground, if they say Sicily, also me, I'll get the trade. That's what I'm saying.
Wait, ground inasema aje?
ground necess.
Then it says,
Okay.
kwani iko nini?
We will talk about the governorship for now. But what I'm saying, I'm listening to the ground. If the ground wanasema ni Sicily Barrier,
Yes.
who am I? Who are you? Who
I
am
can
I?
use the influence I have
Uh-huh.
and convert some 2 to 3 people and believe why I'm supporting Sicily. And make a decision. So I'm not listening to the ground
Yeah.
totally.
Yes.
Because I also have a say in that ground. I'll talk to them because last time we made the wrong decision. So we can try this. And I give my own results.
Has Sicily performed? What has she ever been? Has she been an MP or CS?
Nominated.
Or what?
Has been
Yes,
nominated.
nominated.
Nominated MP.
Yes.
Has she? Do you have any track record?
Other people are very
Has she
Let me
been
tell you, for the
tested,
first
tried
time-
and tested?
For the first time, I've seen a flag
came from Sicily.
came from Sicily.
No, it's good.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I have interacted with her either way 1 or 2 times, and I've had the vision she has for Embu County. Starting from either empowering women, empowering youth, coming to farming, coming to listening to any other small education, water, and she's ready for that.
Yes.
And I'm sure she will deliver.
Okay.
If she's
Okay,
doing
that is me.
Yeah, that's you. That's you.
And that's what kind of leadership I want. I want someone who's also going to recognize me as a woman, youth, because they are coming under the future of our tomorrow,
Yes.
education, water, health, health, because we have suffered. We cannot get even what is called to go in our dispensary and get treated and then go back. I have to look where is the private hospital. I think that makes sense. Yeah.
Now I can see Boychild hapa ni kama anataka kufinyiliwa.
Because they are flowers. Yeah, we give them their time. No, it's not about the child. We give them their chance.
Anataka kunyimwa ina. You can see our neighboring counties. Kitui County,
We have Kirinyaga here.
Kirinyaga. Sasa mnataka Embu pia.
Embu sasa
Boychild
should take
mnataka-
Actually, that is the best way to go because you've seen Kirinyaga. Have you seen the way Kirinyaga is coming up?
They are doing very well.
From nowhere.
And they are our neighbors.
Yeah.
Up to our door.
Sure.
Hata karibu wakuje.
Unagawana na kabarabara. Unaona maendeleo pande hapa.
And we cannot benefit from either. So how comes? Those are, and not that Kirinyaga was just the other day sitting up.
It used to be in
Actually, we used to get to be ahead of them.
Yes.
So what
That's
happened?
what I
Where
want to
did
know.
we go wrong from whatever it is in the country? That would be the question.
Okay.
I don't say men leadership is bad, no. Either way they are
But
failed
to
us.
some extent,
And to now, can we change? If we manage to change it, can we change it and see also in the next 5 years it will be evident that yes, a woman can or she cannot. If we can't do that, that will be the best. Yeah.
So you've had it from the
I have one thing I wanted to add. If people can get this, buy this idea, if we can give these leaders only 5 years to see their performance and caution them, you're only giving you 5 years. You don't perform, don't even waste our time.
But 5 years in kidogo. If it's a project,
Yeah,
a big
hii
project.
miaka ingine tano wewe ndio utajitafutia kwetu kulingana na ile kazi umefanya. But sisi tunakuwa tunakuajiri miaka ngapi? Sasa vile utakuwa umefanya ground, sisi ndio tutaamua hapana, huyu hatuachii. But as long as hujafanya chochote, starting from these elections, kama unakuwa pale na hujafanya chochote, you don't waste our time.
Let me add on that. Because at even one term, devolution money inaanzaga exactly the time those guys are well in the office.
Yes.
So kama hujafanya 5 years, why do you
What do you
come
know
again
of
for 10 years? Yeah, that's the thing.
So
I would say previously we've had our government not so well equipped with, I don't know, finances. We've seen struggles.
struggle because
Struggle
of
because of,
starting.
yeah, starting of that the government wasn't so good, and the same government is not going to send money to them, to our counties. Now we've had governors also who can lobby and leaders who can lobby. If in 5, we give you 5 from 3 years, if we see that we haven't done not even like quarter of what you're supposed to be doing, then there will start having questions. For like these 5 years, would say either way 2 years were taken by either the pandemic. So we would give like it has been what if there's a leader, some leaders have managed or some governors have managed to do in Kenya managed to do what they can, and others are not being able due to like disbursement of the finances from the government. So we would give, I would give like around up to 4 years, 3 years, starting from this time when you elect in August. Maybe in the next 3 years to see where our leaders can we be able to rate even our leaders from either way, from either 45%, not like 50%, because we still know there are still our government is still in struggles, and you know it very well. So performance should be there, and again, leaders who would be able also to be listening to us. See, ukuje kama like one white elephant tuliplantiwa pale kwetu Bonzuki, and it has nothing to do with, for many years imesimama tu. It is not helping us in any way. Yeah, the serial God. We need to see such things. People who, leaders will come to us on the ground and ask, what do you want me to do? Can I do this? Will it be, or what is more important for you people to start with? Then from there now we can proceed. What is the most important things that I've gotten to this leadership? What am I going to put in the front first? What is your most essential, most important thing that I will do? And then the rest now would come. And when we see that happening, believe you me, tutakupatia bado tano tena.
Tupatie waendelee na kazi.
all right.
We still give you more 5.
Yeah, talking of we are done with the Senate, the governor's seat. Now talking about the women rep. You're laughing.
Yeah, because so far I haven't seen our, who is our woman rep, by the way?
She's got
I never had an encounter with that.
No, I never.
I've never had an
We should,
encounter.
yeah.
Nilisikia tu wakati mmoja alikuja Karaba kupeana to the old, our
wheelchairs.
elder. Yes, and from there I've never heard of her. I've never encountered with her.
She's Wanjuki something.
Wanjuki is
Stima.
If you cannot recall her name, do you know her? If you can, don't even know her.
No, I have no idea.
Thank you.
Actually,
He's got the team. I heard it.
Actually,
Is it her real name?
Maybe you can tell her.
No, me, I don't know. I don't know.
and why do we have such a seat? If you don't know that person,
No.
where does that person go?
That
It is
seat is very
considered.
important to someone who knows exactly what am I supposed to be doing in the community. But our leaders, women in our leadership have failed us, because sometimes if you ask even someone on the ground, who is our women rep? They will tell you, who did you choose? Atakuliza, they'll ask, by the way, who did I even choose? they have no idea who they even chose, you know. So it is like it is a good seat. It is something that can be considered. But can we have also women getting there who are going to get into the ground and get to be known? What are you doing? Empower women for one. Empower youth. Empower any other person also, our like, and don't choose like because I'm a woman rep I should not be doing to our boy child.
Yes.
Empower any youth and women and also men or people. That is the community. I don't know, is a seat that is there, yes. Some of us might be getting into it one day, one time. We don't know we are women. Yes. But please, let's have women rep coming up strongly and be that leader that we don't. Like me, I don't know what our leader has done.
Yeah, sure. But what are the
Sincerely
functions
speaking.
of a woman rep? That's the starting point. What should she do?
In
What
the
is she
first
supposed
case,
to do?
it is in the constitution.
Yes.
It came to represent the gender.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think the work of a women rep, just as she has said, it is to fight for the women rights.
Yeah.
And to empower them, the youth, and also to represent us.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the old also.
And the older,
They have kids. They have kids to.
Kids. Yeah, they have.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have.
It is
They
very
have.
tough.
I remember the first
National
one used
government-
to bring some foodstuffs for the
The
old.
kitty.
Yeah, they have.
Yeah, they
And
have
it's not also working. It's not being seen on the ground also. Where is the kids?
I think Embu County,
Iko
pesa
zile.
all.
Iko zile.
Kupea viongozi kazi, hapo ndio tumeanguka. And I don't think it is the leaders, it is us. We are giving the wrong people. Yeah? We are giving the wrong. The choices we are making us a far cry. But I think if this time around, we can make a good choice. Yeah?
Yeah,
Listen to this because we are coming.
yeah.
We may not be that much inside, but let us listen to them. And they should also educate us. Why are they given this opportunity? Because in other countries, we are seeing women perform, women representatives.
Yes.
The Sabina Chege of Muranga, she's very active.
In
Yeah?
every county we hear women reps. As I've never heard of our
I've
Embu
never seen
County
even
women
her.
rep. I
I've
don't
heard
hear
anywhere.
I
her
don't know, we have Pasari.
We have
Yes.
Sylvester Pasaris, Mama.
It's doing hard.
Yeah. I think it's only the leadership. It is not about, it is not effective, but it's the leadership we made.
Now that,
If this time around we can make a good choice,
Uh-huh.
choose a good leader,
Yeah.
and we shall appear somewhere and see it's important.
Okay, now you've said if this time we may be wise enough, is there anyone who you see can come and compete with
This
the
the
team?
team thing.
Yeah.
We call Maggie.
Maggie
From
from where?
Maggie?
Maggie from where?
From Manyata?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
She's coming to fight for the women's
Senate.
right.
She's been coming to the ground.
We all support that lady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maggie has been very active on the ground, working with these women.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Na kuwasomesha kidogo kidogo. I think mwangalia vile mimi nimemwangalia.
Lakini mbona tunachagua pande ile?
I would
Naona
wish,
gavana-
I would want to change now. Let me tell you.
Yes.
I think I saw a very young girl, Reverend girl in community, and I tried to ask exactly what she has done, and I read
Yeah. The Susan Gitari.
Thank you.
Yes.
She's from
She's from Kamweli, and that lady, let me tell you, I read and I would want to interact with her more. Whatever she has done is more of to humanity. And I would want to interact with her more, tell us, or she comes up completely and strong to tell us exactly what she do to a woman like me, or that woman in the village,
Yes.
or that youth like her, who is trying to find things here. What are they? What is she going to do? And believe you me, I will not take my vote somewhere else. I will give her because I have not met her personally, but I just read what she has done. She's young, but she has done a lot, including of getting awards, national awards of Oscar. That means that is someone who is very sound mind and she can be able to be committed in the community.
Yeah.
And that's what I want.
Yes. The only challenge
And the other time I saw her meeting the president with the lady
Yes,
from
yes.
Embu, I saw.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, she's the one who took
I
the-
also
yes.
I have also seen her manifesto, but don't you think, yeah, you give this to a youth, a young woman, because some of the things you go to give out as a woman and a mother for that case, some are very sensitive, because you need a woman who will listen to you as an individual, yeah, Do you think a youth would take that thing seriously? Just like that. The
She
elder woman would
she
do.
would without listen, I'm
Without
older than
assistance.
her. But I saw a youth that I can work with, being either way also a leader, because I saw is someone that you can sit down. Let me tell you, we've got even people who are very young in a capacity of CEOs. Does it mean that there are no 80 years people in that organization?
Yeah.
And how are they working? They are listening to him or her. And let me tell you, having had such a young, vibrant youth from, or like one of our own, giving her votes, it will be like she can work with us women and getting, like me, I will always go to my grandma, she's older than me, and ask her, when you mentioned never gone to school, what do you think of this? And I will listen to her. Am I getting it or not? Am I taking it or not? She will work with us, and that will be, yes, that's I said, kindly make a point of knowing as well. Because she will work with a group of women that have also campaigned. I would not imagine going to campaign her, or maybe telling my people, my grandma, vote for this one. Why? I would want to tell her why. She's younger than me, but I will not even talk about her, but I'll see a woman that we can work with. That would be good. Because you and me makes her. We've been there. She should work with a group of team that wanna like make her very strong, and this is it. Listen to us. Listen to the older also as we give you this. Otherwise, you being an older one or the other being an older, I will not even go give her older in Embu because she might not understand me more than her. Believe you me.
So I think
Let them come to the ground and convince us. Yeah? Because
She
some
will
of these people,
convince
we are
us.
seeing them on social media.
Yes.
Like her case, I've never met her physically. And I don't think whether, I think she resigned there within Kamweg. She has not.
Moved a lot.
Yeah.
They need to
I
move.
want to challenge her.
They need
I
to
want
move.
to challenge her.
So I'm talking of Maggie because I've had an encounter with her in several areas, apart from Manyata. She's not basing her whatever in Manyata. She's also spread into other areas as that lady. Except that you have mentioned her here and in the social media.
Maggie
And
was
she-
nominated.
Yes.
Yes.
And she was once fined for the same seat. She came number?
Number 2.
Yes. So she has all the chances.
Does she have a good track record
Yes.
from maybe that?
What
other
did she
side?
do when she was
Yeah.
a nominated MCA? Those are things that you
Yes.
check.
Because,
What has she done when
But
did
she
she
doesn't
See,
Nominated
the
MCs,
nominated
they are
has
going
no
kids,
kid, no fees.
Yeah,
Doesn't
that's
matter.
They
there.
are there. They are just there.
But
We have to
I
buy, we
refuse
have
that
to-
because let me tell you. No,
You
no,
must
no.
have some influence.
What
No,
do they do?
let me tell you. If I got in one today, I'll make sure. Like some of us have done things that we are not even nominated anywhere, but we've had influence
Yes.
into our own people. I got no things like I chuck my own money at some point, go to those young girls there and give them sanitary pads. No, wait. Then I go somewhere else also. When you are nominated MCA and you know in future that I want to be a great leader, do it even from your own, so that when you come to me and tell you, remember this a day I came to you and I gave you this, and I will sit down and say, by the way, she did it in their own pocket. What if she has a kitty? What will she be able to do? So sometimes we are nominated as MCAs. We unapata mshahara sometimes. Why don't you even spare your own 3,000 or even 5,000? Or even lobby for what is supposed to, like, go to donors and talk to them on your capacity, bring it to your own people.
Exactly, she's doing that.
Yes.
She's taking the less fortunate kids to school, educating them.
Yeah.
We have some records.
Yeah, those are things I'm
Yeah, she's doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why.
Okay, good. But one challenge I would have for that lady you're supporting, the Susan one,
Yeah.
Embu County is huge,
Yeah.
so
Yeah, that's a
she
big
must
challenge.
be prepared.
She must
Because,
muscle herself,
yeah,
but
she
she
move-
must. And
move
believe me,
her.
with her youthness, she can still do a lot.
And I know if you go
But me, I'm challenging the youth. I don't want to hear anything about the youth. Why? Because they are refused to register as voters. They are saying they are not giving older men job. Who is going to employ them if they cannot employ others?
And
We
again, I
waiting
think
for
youth
them
is
to
effort.
register.
I think youth is effort.
Very few.
But
Very
they're effort.
few.
We cannot do away
Very
with
few.
youth. Youth are
We
the
have to
future.
challenge them and show them the importance of registering as voters.
You can hear. You are not registered voters. Can you register?
How many are registered? I want to wait. So why should we vote them that they don't want to register?
How many did you influence to go and I influenced some to go
We
and
did.
let's go and take our voters card.
We did it even in social media, and we register
Yes,
as a
yes.
voter. But the youth are getting kupelekwa hapa kule
No,
kwa
some
sababu
of them
wanataka
I
kufuga tu
understand.
mali.
No, wait. I understand where they're coming from. Some of them they're frustrated. Let me tell you,
Yes.
because for you to be a youth and you are 28 years and 29 years and never gotten a job, looking at your county leadership that is in your county, you are bored. You will be saying, no, me hata sitapiga kura, I would not be able.
Na sasa utaongea aje bila kura?
Now,
Chukua hiyo kura tu
one thing
mtu
I
mwenye anafanya
know, one
uumie.
thing I know, youth can be very influential.
They can.
Even
Because
without votes.
even without votes, let me tell you, now they can still spoil you. Do you know if someone who is in social media and they doesn't have a vote, if they decide today they want to finish me today, they will, and no one will vote for me. But if they decide even on that social media and they are there and they would want to, we are voting for this one. Like I know there's one who has been talking very and he doesn't have a vote. I know him very well. I don't want to talk about
One
it.
thing we should
He told me,
encourage,
I know, like he's always there and talking.
Yeah.
Who you do?
Sasa-
This is I
Sasa-
feel what they're making.
yeah.
Oh,
But let me tell you, my dear.
So
We should educate these things why they should register as voters. Yeah, maybe
That's true.
that's why we are losing, we are getting poor leadership because of that one vote. So hatuwezi fanya kampeni na unaambia watu piteni hapa na wewe unabaki mahali unasimama. No, sema huyu nimemkataa na hii kura. Yeah?
That's the thing.
How do they want to be
Yeah,
the
that is
future
very
leaders?
true.
What if this other generation ikuje ishe?
I think they can hear you. They are
Hii
hearing you.
generation ikuje ishe hii yenye sasa sisi tumeanza kuzeeka tukiisha. How will they lead without voters card? They should be educated the importance of having a voters card.
That's the thing.
They have the voice. Tusiongee na mdomo tu ama tuingie kwa social media. Akina Wanjiku huko chini hata hawana hiyo nini? Hawana simu. Because the youth are being used as bloggers. Wanalipwa watu sikio fulani. And one thing I should tell you, there is life after election. Huyo kiongozi unayetusi saa hii akichukua kura na wewe muombe kazi, hutapata. Hautapata kwa sababu wanafuata record. There's a lady alikuwa ameangukia kazi ya KWS. Ni kweli. And she was alinyimwa kazi kwa sababu alifuata whatever she has been talking on social media. So I would advise the youth, if you want your voice to be heard, register as a voter. And make sure you use that voters card. Hii social media wachana nayo. Itakuharibu na ikuharibie maisha yako.
All right, thank you. We've talked of the position of the governor, Senate, even rep. Now, tushuke chini kidogo. Twende kwa member of National Assembly. Yeah, so tukishuka kwa member of National Assembly, I think invite Ben akuje ndio aweze kuchambua na nyinyi. Mimi nitarudi pale kwa mitambo. Karibu Ben. Thank you.
Welcome, Ben.
Thank you for that good session, guys.
Thank
It
you.
was nice.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Karibu
you.
Ben.
God bless you.
Ingia salimia watu alafu
sasa.
wenye ni sasa.
Hi Ben.
Okay.
Poa sana. Sorry for the delay kidogo, traffic hapa kule.
No, kule.
Should be happy.
Next
Now-
time don't be late.
True. Hapa sasa tunaongea mambo ya the MP. As far as I'm concerned, sasa hivi kuna MP wengi sana wamesimama mbele sawa. People can only contest if the incubator is not working. Is it true? Is the incubator working? Because from Mbere side we have more than 10 of them. Saidi ya Mwea Mutawa the other day declared.
He hasn't declared yet.
No, he declared.
Isn't it mkutano?
He did. Mkutano. He has declared.
Officially.
Yes, he did.
Let's assume he has declared.
Okay, let's assume.
Waliambia tu hata kama ni watu 10 bila kunyang'anyiro, hiyo ni kumaanisha
Wacha tujue hapo kwa
Amedeclare.
kinyang'anyiro. Tujue vile tutafanya.
So guys, we have these guys. We have the incubate Honorable King'ani, former Mr. Mutava. We have Mr. James Nduma. Alisema bado wako kwa kinyang'anyiro hata kama amenyamaza, ni anajua ni kwa nini amenyamaza. We have Mr. Genesio, who has recently resigned from Inaperi to come and contest. We have this guy called Engineer Muriuki. We have this guy called Kamau. Yeah. Bulldozer. Bulldozer.
How can you forget?
This big name.
Hey, Bulldozer. Kamau is my friend, by the way. I meet him almost daily. Yeah. I meet him almost daily. We have Nikumbusheni hao wengine.
We have Jane Budia.
We have yeah. How can you leave the start?
Yeah.
Sorry to say this.
Yeah.
Jane Budia,
He's
Mama,
the only woman.
the only
The only
woman.
woman, yeah.
The only woman.
Yeah.
and that means a lot. The only woman.
No, let's do
Sawa. We have there's this guy from Bere.
There's another young man ametokelezea.
Yeah, kuna mwingine ametokelezea Karoko, very young man, Mwangi, something Mwangi. Yeah, let's discuss these guys. Engineer Muriuki tumetaja. Ni kumaanisha King'ang'i afanye kazi ndio ili wanaume wajitokeze wengi hivi. Because if you are performer, wanaume wataona wanapoteza pesa yao, so they will protest. Answer me. Is Mr. King'ang'i not working? Honorable King'ang'i not working? Lee.
I'm a good supporter of him. I would say he's working. Because every elections we've got people coming up. We see many people, like even on women rep, also coming up. So, and this time elections are not like that before. So I would say watch our wanaume stretch their muscles. But so far, I would say my country is still the best. As at now, because I have a sitting MP. He's a sitting MP. So I wouldn't change.
According to our expectations, King'ang'i is not working. Why? Because we gave him a duty before. And the reason we were giving him a job, it is we wanted the South to be different from what it used to be. In the cases of the end of the family of Jeremiah Nyaga, you know what they did? They did totally nothing. Then there was Mutava, he did totally nothing. So when we were giving King'ang'i a job, he thought it shall be different. What is there? Why are we explaining that?
Did you vote him?
Actually, I did not vote him, and I was still not voting. Kwa sababu, if we say he's working, why are we complaining that very soon is getting elected? There's the issue of water was there, nothing has changed. The roads, the problem was there, it has not changed. Electricity. Bearing in mind that all the rivers where the electricity come from our county. Yeah? I think that some of the things he's doing, just as she said, are they the priorities? We are seeing building toilets and schools. Okay, they are not bad, but you should look at the priorities first. Because if there is water, which is basic, Behere South is very rich. We should be talking of other things. But as long as we are crying water, electricity, and poor roads, King'ang'i is not.
Maybe I would, just before you go to Carlos, I would want to talk. She talks about Nyaga's family. When I was growing up, I found that Joe was coming to this time when Moya was in devolution time. And he did what he did, and then from there now we had 10 good years that we were talking, that we had a leader from our own
Where to?
with a budget, in a budget of the whole country.
Yeah.
He did now. Yes, he did what he did. It was his time.
He did nothing actually.
Then, no, we can't say he did nothing. Yes, he did something, of course. And now, from there now we have King'ang'i. I would give him what he has performed. Maybe he's coming to 5 years. I would give 3 years. 1%. No, I'll give him what he has done in 3 years. We've seen education moving forward. We've seen things that I wouldn't complain about, some of things that were not there. There is a cluster that is already people enjoying water somewhere in Gatik or whatever he is, everybody knows it. There is another one that was started by Mutava that had issues that is still completing. We got electricity that is supposed to be given to transformers. We've seen that. We've seen security, having chiefs camps being built.
Let me
No, wait,
you.
can I finish?
Okay.
It's okay. We've seen some of these, like me, what I'm so much to is about water, education, and health. Given him more than, okay, like, leave alone the 2 years that we've had issues with whatever government and pandemic, whatever, those are 3 years. If I gave him like 3 years or 3 more years to do, 3 more years, what would he have done? Maybe more than what he has done.
Let me just ask you a question. It will be so weird for an elected member or any leader to say COVID did this and did this. wanapatiwa ni kumaanisha wakati COVID ilikuja hapo
It's not the
kwa
one who
allocation.
said- it's not the one who said
Sikiza,
that.
sikiza,
We are
sikiza,
putting
sikiza.
you. I was also
Yeah,
going
yeah.
to question you about that.
Just a minute. Ni kumaanisha kupatiwa allocation ya 100 million yenye wanapewa. So walipewa.
Leave alone. Kwani ilikuwa
Yes,
mbele?
ilikuwa
No,
released.
wait.
So
Our companies have been working.
so tuache kuwekelea COVID. When it comes exactly. Okay. Let me ask you another question that you have talked about, water. Since he came, then kama kuna maji, any new project ya maji ime hit Mwea and Masima from the MP side.
Whatever he's trying to follow is what somebody somewhere did not finish, and he had to finish that.
Why should he follow?
I don't know, because it is our money. Don't forget that.
True.
It is our money, and people have to be very careful, because we've seen money from previous 10 years being pushed forward, and watu wakatumia pesa ikaisha. So here again, being a leader, unaanza tena kufollow. And follow, unaenda unaambiwa maybe it was like this and it was like that. Where do you start as a leader? If you come after me now and there was some corruption maybe the other hand, what will you do?
As I continue fighting corruption,
Yeah.
I do my job.
How will you do? And there was money allocated.
But you have, after 5 years of also been
These are
allocated.
government things. These are called government things. and
You mean he was
cannot-
not allocated that funds
I
because
don't
there was the
I don't know about that.
Just say
Mr.
you
Carlos,
Yes, sir.
kama hivi ndio kunaendelea, in the next 10 years naona kila mtu akiwa
Tunaendelea.
women. MP women, governor women, senator women, president women.
Iko leader.
So unasikia debate vile
Yeah,
hata
it's
sisi hatuna
true,
sauti
it's
hapa.
true.
Changia about the MP.
The MP has done according to his capacity, but not according to our
Expectations.
our expectation. Simple, because when you talk about the Katoka cluster water, is messed up. Why? The pipes which were put.
I remember there was a time we used to complain a lot about that pipe.
Yeah, yeah.
Naona tusiwa sana.
Yeah, let them
Yeah,
talk now. The Katoka cluster, it was messed up. It is molded with a lot of corruption due to the poor pipe quality of the water. That's why, because whichever you go, from where Katwiri to Kasebe, all those pipes are busted out of the under the ground, and there's no repair. Another thing, I may challenge Kanyani with his allies and his supporters. I think there's no money to repair the water as we talk now, because I have a link. There's no money to repair that water, because the money was given by the World Bank, and the former leadership of Mutava messed also up about that water. So when our sister here talks about the water is running in those areas, it's totally mess. Let's be honest, and the people they can say, because me, I reside in Karaba, and I know Kakendo, I know Kaseve, I know Chema Maviani. There's no irrigation which is being done as we talk now.
Maybe
So
ni
there's
kwenye
no
Mwea peke yake. I'm sure Makima kuna maji na flow.
haitoke wapi.
Yeah?
yeah. Let's
Watu wanakuliwa na mamba hapa Mtotani. Kushua ungekuwa na maji ya kufungulia utaenda kwa mtu kufanya nini?
so tusiongee mambo
But
ya maji.
basically, when I talk about water, let me tell you, it was messed somewhere some years back, and I think if we had something in place that people can come and correct whatever it was.
Lee,
Not
if
my
I may
ideas.
ask you,
My dear, that's why we replace that. We brought another person.
And you still bring another new person in who will not, it will be a total mess.
exactly.
Thank you.
Lee,
I don't think so.
two wrongs can make
Yeah,
right,
Right, yes.
Mutava masters
Mm.
kwa mambo ya maji, Kimani masters kwa mambo ya maji. This reminds me of, was it 2020? You used to complain a lot about that maji, unaambiwa wacha maji mwagike, wacha ingie kwa shamba ya watu. Kama ni bust, as far as inaingia, wacha watu wapande mchele.
Haina mita.
Haina mita, wacha watu
Where's the
wakunywe
water?
maji.
Where's the
You
water?
see,
We used to talk
the
about
worst thing you can do to a politician is to be a sycophant, right? Not telling the politician the truth.
yes.
And that's where most of our leaders, especially in Mwea, are
Yeah,
failing.
perform.
Because mimi, I meant well for you. That's why I campaigned for you, right? Nimekuja nimekwambia mheshimiwa hapa, hivyo tunaendelea, tutaingia kwa msara. You will ignore me because I'm telling you the truth. Maybe your motive is not the motive that we had during campaigns. You change the motive. So unataka kula do, nikikwambia hii daraja hii italeta shida. Unaniambia wacha watu waongee. People will always talk, you know. People will always say that. People will always talk. Yeah? Because I don't care, will always tell you ona command zai, ona kiwe kichendo hiki hivi kwa chocha kwa nyambe utiwa. You know, that's a don't care person. Don't care person will always take anything positive. No matter ikuwe na muhit negatively ama positively, ataongea tu, you see. So this means cartels wengi Mwea na Mbere South wamekwamilia hapa kwa maji. Kwa maji ni kama kuna pesa mzuri.
Iko mingi sana. Wanakula mzuri.
Na no wonder tutawaiendelea, because someone said if you want to hold your people captivity, waeke kwa shida. That's something that Alfred Mutua keeps on talking. Because sincerely speaking, me, I admire Alfred Mutua's leadership. Go to Mwala, go to Machakos, go to Tala, go to Kangundo. Pipe to water is all over. And hizo zote za borehole. Hajatoa ati kwa ni borehole moja na serve like 5 kilometer radius, right? Everywhere they start. He said one thing. Many politicians, they don't want me to do this because they don't know what they will campaign with come 2022 and 2027. Because huyu mama hivi mtoni, utampromise nini nyingine? Huyu mama ako na lami mpaka kwa mlango, utampromise nini nyingine? You see? So, might it be our leaders wanatumia umaskini wetu kutu...
No, I think it's us people that come up like be strong enough to talk to our leaders and tell them, let's call a spade without fear. If this I want you to do, ban Amoshi.
But I will expose you. I'll expose you if you tell me the truth.
No, wait.
There's one
it has come to that time. It has come to that time that now let's be. And you know where a long time we did not have such kind of people, let me tell you. To be true.
Yeah.
We did not have people who could be
and started their ground.
Go to the leader and tell them this is what we want. As at now, we have those kind of people.
But the former was not accessible at all.
Yes.
In fact, munge group hivi kwenda aimwenye dioke hawa.
The former
and he is coming back, and I can still hear some people saying that we are for him. Kaba on we do. Because actually that language
still irritates. It irritates, let me tell you. I better choose the person. I've said, I am also a leader somewhere, and I can see if I start something and I am in the process of trying to finish what I started. Given more time, I would finish. Whether it is still there, but having now noted that these are my problems or this is what my people want, can I now rectify and be on that line and allow people to finish? Because sometimes they bring new people into a process that you had started. Believe you me. I might even spoil it before the new person gets in. And I will not know what to question. Like now, the way now we cannot question about water for 10 years somewhere. Why? Because the new will be like, it was mess somewhere. And me now, because you don't want to vote me again, I still mess and still continue. Even the new one, when they come, because they are not getting money out of their pockets, they are getting our money from the government. Believe you me, they have been still the same problem. When it comes to roads, that road from PI to what went wrong? People blame even the new MP. But do you know that was a problem created from that other government? You know it. And we're still trying to push. Now, at least in his pushed, I've seen him push to say this kwa mangi sana, lakini wakati wa mvua zingine. But you see now, when people goes to him, because he can be able to interact like the way we interact.
Tukimwita hapa atakuja. Atajibu hizo maswali.
No, wait. Approach him well.
No, you are here. You are closer.
No, wait.
No, you are closer.
As compared to other leadership for 10 years. I will not, but that is a leader.
As you.
That's
not this and that.
That is a leader. Like for example, I give you an
example.
example.
Can you control the floor, Mr.
Bonzu.
Niombe fire extinguisher. Can you control the floor? Can you control the floor?
Let me tell you. Like from the other, there's a no day that is my father by the way, and there's no not unless we interact with him on other side of the world. Mimi kama a voter sidi interact na yeye for 10 years ukiongea maneno nilikuwa na interact na PA. Unaona? Lakini kuna kitu utasema tu lakini itaishia tu hapa juu pia atapeleka mbele. Atafikisha. This one, do you know our MP at the moment you can still talk to him and listen. He listens by the way. I've seen him listen to people. Let me finish. I'm finishing shortly. But I find it more easier than talking to the other. And now I also see other people that we got other aspirants that are here. Do we have what kind of leadership would they want us to have? Are they coming up with something very new? Nothing. Believe you me, I've tried to analyze. Whatever they are coming with, it is nothing new. Nobody will come and start telling us about scheme, thing. As an MP, don't come with that narration. Don't come telling us about water. We've had enough. Don't come about roads. Because tumesikiza. Na tunataka kumaliza. Whatever is there mwingine akuje after 10 years. kama mimi hakuna mwenye ataniambia nataka kuja nikuletea maji kwa mfereji nje, ikitoka wapi? Kwenye wengine hawakutoa. Nataka ule mwenye yako amalizie zile makezi zimekuwa kuja tumalizie niletee maji.
On a lighter note, have you ever thought of political seat?
Mimi.
Because you are a good politician. You
I don't know naturally.
Let me talk about the road from here to Mashanga. That cut trench, I think it's around 4 kilometers or less than kilometer.
It has been carpeted now as we speak.
So give me time, please. What I'm saying,
Again, does he know that
the former leadership of Mutava, he factored money from the one.
the only tarmac road ilione keko na wheelbarrow.
Let me finish about that. I okay. That was a repair. I think it was being done by
the first one ilikuwa na wheelbarrow.
what we are forgetting, the Kingani is so he has to use a symbol of the
No, let's not get into that. Come on. Everybody uses a wheelbarrow.
Let me come about the road from VI to Matanga. Mutava did a very good thing. Factor the money from the one bank to tarmac the road. But to me, I don't know how much money was factored to tarmac that short distance. Whereby even the Kingani, the seated MP, he could also done the way the former did, to factor the money from the World Bank to continue from Kwakisoa to either Kateki.
Instead nasikia leka lami mpaka kwake kwa bomba.
No, it's okay.
That's what I don't know.
It's okay.
Yeah.
So,
I will not buy to it because there's no evidence.
Lena's never gone there.
I've been there.
You've been there. So what I'm
I
saying.
know where money came from.
Okay. What I'm saying, the former, the current MP, Mr. Kingani, would have factored money from the World Bank the way Mutava did. Hata kama atakula 3/4 ya pesa, lakini aendeleshe kitu kama like for another.
Hata kama ni ku approach we Carlos ya kuomba.
I am niombe pesa. I can give also. If I have there. So what I'm saying, I can factor money like Mutava did from Kwakisoa, aendeleshe ifike Kateki. I would say Kingani has done something. But for now, on the roads, Kingani has done
totally nothing.
Totally nothing. That's what I can say.
And you have
But he has done according to his capacity. You know what that capacity, hata kama ni capacity kandogo, we give you also a percent.
That
No,
is
guys.
capacity.
Yeah, it's a capacity.
Ili kidonda ifike mahali kuwe cancer inakuanga kidonda kadogo kwangu tu. Mandoga lido mkite. Ukakabodia kaka isopika kitabu. Ukakabodia kaka isopika a big thing, right? Unaenda Kenyatta unaambiwa it's too late, enda mahali fulani, now kimbia Karen Hospital because you ignored it. Where do we fail as Mwema fraternity? Because there's somewhere we fail. Because you can imagine we are 45,000 block reach of votes, right?
Yes, it's all.
Yeah. In fact, in sisi ndio tunastahili kudetermine who is the next MP, who is the next governor, because for governor we are the swing vote. For senate we are the swing vote. When it comes to MP, ni sisi ndio tunastahili kuamua who is the next MP to Mbere South. Right? What if, because come to Mwea, utasikia wanaimba Jane Mbuthia, King'ang'i, Masako, Mutava. Go to Makima, wanaimba Kamau Nyoto, Genesio, and Muriuki, hao wengine, si ndio? Do you know, united we stand. Divided we fall. Because shida iko hapo. If I told you guys we can sit down and say, we need now, tunastahili kufanyiwa kazi kama watu wenye tunalipanga tax.
Let me come there.
Just a minute. Mbona tusikaseme watu wa Makema watume watu wao 10, watu wa Mwea watu wao 10, wakae chini like these Tana River guys vile wafanya Kilifi, Mvita wafanya hivyo. They sit down and negotiate between the three of them. Ni nani to support, right? Sasa go to Makema. Kamau Nyoto is their darling. Come to Mwea. Jane Mbuthia, King'ang'i, Mutava mwana wito is their darling, right? Hapo ndio tunaangukanga for your information as my opinion, because let me tell you for free, and this will help even the politician. If Makema and Mwea come together and say we are voting for this candidate, Mbere, because wote wanaenda for Deben and more than 10, they will lose. Wote wa Mbere wata lose. Tukasema tuna concentrate na huyu ni either ni Kamau ama ni Jane Mbuthia ama ni Mutava ama ni King'ang'i, it will say through, right? So we need to sit down, because Makema, watu wa Makema na watu wa Mwea we share the same problem. Water, education, bad roads, not just poor roads, bad roads.
Health.
And for your information, you're a tourist guy, right?
No, she's
Yeah, she has a bigger stake in tourism industry. Me being a businessman and an entrepreneur, I can see so much opportunities in Mwe and Makema.
Yes.
No more neither do the melody.
That is very
No. Do you know that? Neither do the melody.
No.
And you can imagine muhimu huyu mkulima mwenye ulisha watu wa Nairobi ndatonga pesa yake ndo adele mtoko. I'll give you a very short story. Allow me to give you this story. 1997 nithendo anmambe kubanda na namwe.
Yes, we were. And by the way, international, can you speak that language?
No, because our main focus is
We are local. We also
Yes,
local.
it's true. Mutumia wetu akapita. Who's my dad? Na mwikuyu wetu wa Dan paya kasiona. Nithendo anmambe kubanda na namwe. 1998 1997 pale kwa ngoro na ndani ya banda ya kasiona. Do you know there is a time twatuye manana tukaweka chini mzee ameendea pick up grubani kufika wangu walikataa. Walisema edo twende malelo maidio. Nemaji manana mende. So you can imagine enda saizi Githurai ama uende Marikiti. Utapata grade 1 inatoka 8000 but hii nyenye imenunuliwa kwa shamba na 3000. 4000 wanaketa for their vehicle repairs. Sijui gari yenye nende huko ni overcharge juu ya barabara yenyu mbaya. What if we just get a good leader who will make these roads? These roads meaning mkulima atakuwa anapata value for his money, right? Na machukua manana ni kama keti ande kando. Go home. You'll find guys very learned. I'm not ruling out the education part of it. But ala from 4 level standard 8. Mume na matingo yu. Me udhiba Mombasa road ni Holland maka ile 7 million nesan. Maka na matinga.
Yeah.
So what if we capture this basket economy to enrich our people? Na hii tutaweza tu tukiongea na sauti moja. Anma Makema mone waka mawe na Jane Muthie kana kama uwe na Mutava kana kama uwe na King'ang'i kana Jane Muthie na Mutava ni nani anakaa kutufavor?
That might may not happen.
Because of selfish interest.
Yeah. Let me break my opinion. Issue ya kushikanisha watu wa Makema na Mwea to choose one leader as one voice it might be also difficult. Do you know why? Because the politics is about interest and the ideology.
Then we shall keep on being poor.
Let me finish. No, the problem is no, it's like that. Politics is about ideology and interest. If I have interest with the King'ang'i and I don't have interest with the ukiniambia ati watu wa Makema wasikizana na watu wa Mwea wasapoti Kamau Nyotu ama Jane Mbuthia, it will be also hard. So the best thing is we as leaders, me, Lynn, Duko and you and Halas, we sit down. Kamau Nyotu, me Jane, if we come up with that, if we come with that, the way you are saying, we'll still have. We try that capture. That's what I can say.
Concerning that, as we make up our organizations, we should look at these factors. Kitu ya kwanza, Mutava was there. We gave him his time. Whatever he did, it's according to him. Despite the fact he don't know the capacity. Even being included the budget.
Chairman of budget. We are talking about chairman of budget.
Where he could allocate other people money.
President every day.
Where he could allocate other areas money, and his county.
His constituency.
So I think Mutava tunamheshimu kabisa kwa sababu he is an elder. No, we do. Yeye mwana mwana ndiye kawia.
Wangu kwa hivyo wanaelewana.
Mwana ndiye kawia deka. Lakini see we give him his time. So as we discuss others,
I'm not discussing
Mutava, what if he could not do it in 10 years? I don't think he can do it in 5.
So all of you tuna agree tukiongea mambo ya MP Mutava kwanza tumweke kando kwa sababu tulipatia time.
Tulimpatia time. Na hata alikuja kwa floor,
we tell him like that.
Mutava, you went your 10 years. Na kindly ulifail. Kwa sababu maybe kama you did something hao wengine wamekuja wangekuwa wanafanya kitu.
You did to your you did
whatever you did sawa, lakini for now your time is up. The incumbent should convince us why we should not bring in another person. And as I said, 5 years are enough. 3 years, you should be somewhere. Yeah? Hii mbili ni ya kumalizia, hata kama utamalizia project moja. Ama mbili. Such the wimbo. The main, kuna tukatai hizo zingine zimefanya ni mzuri. But they are priorities, like roads. Hivyo hata ukitengeneza hospitali mzuri, yenye na yezi pita ambulance. Those produce, watu wanalima vizuri sana. Hawana mahali pa kupeleka their produce because of their poor roads. So bado utaendelea kulia. Kama King'ang'i angetutengenezea barabara, hata kama angeifikisha Makema, ama hii Arashorere,
ama Makeni, afikishe pale Makeni.
Yes.
Hata tugategi.
Tungemuongeza hii miaka ingine 5, ifike Arashanga. But
I think I saw it in a coming financial year.
But now it's 6 months ago.
5 years
No,
now.
not this one. The other one. This one is ended.
This is good.
True.
It's gone.
So he has done totally nothing.
It's gone.
He should come
So
to us.
we are actually I saw in the next one we should be ahead of knowing inini inakuja, because like me when I was lobbying nataka kujua being a BOM somewhere, BOM member somewhere, I need to know exactly nini ndapata at the next financial year. Do I have 2 classes there, because I already have one in the admin block, so and toilets, so I need the next. Nataka watoto wawe comfortable when they are reading. How many dams do we need to have? Like already we have one in Kabiani, we have the dam, the pants, you know, and we've been given around 300. So do we still have more for our Mwema? We need that.
Can I ask you,
I think we
does
have
those funds help people in
They are not
Yeah,
working.
How?
Actually, there are some in Makema, they are not working.
I would say some
They
people
cannot even
showed,
fetch water.
some showed, let me tell you, you are given a pan and then kwa nyumba yako unakuja sema wewe nichimbie pale. Na hapo vizuri hakuna catchment ya maji. Believe me, utapata maji. Na unajua wao they have nothing to do with that where you say on your shamba. Those who say they need, like the one for Kadiani is full, we are even fearing by the way. No, and that is a mega one. There's one from Bonsuki coming also. It is in there.
When is it coming?
It is coming because of the finances. It is coming. It is there. So
Remember,
the ones that
this
like
financial year ends on June and it's 3 months to go.
yes, that's what I'm saying. Leave it. We are not. I'm not the government. Leave it to the government.
So that's why we are saying the current MP should come to the ground and convince us why we should give him another chance.
Sawa, you will. I'm sure I'm scared.
Talk to what is taking.
Let us finish about the MP issue, yeah?
Yeah.
About the transformers. Do you know since akuja kuna transformer mpya imeletwa Mwema?
Transformers nasikia ziko, so mimi sitaki kuongelea sio transformers.
Because like for in our case, transformer ya Ngomola ilichapa 2015. Before even he was elected, yeah.
So you're in darkness.
Hey,
Mazibi.
itu hapo. Sisi ni watu wa
Bonsuki
solar
tuko na
24/7.
stima.
Pardon?
Bonsuki tuko na stima.
No, it depends, it depends. Kuna zile zenye alipata zilikuwa bado
Zinafanya?
zimechapa, kuna zingine zilikuwa ziletwe tanuma uini ni ama i complaint thing anuma gitaraka na do you know there's nothing he has done. In fact, I used to follow up myself with the guy who went to be Musomba. I did it with Omaro mpaka nikachoka, because they will only tell you next week nakuja kuiona, next week attract is iona, tunataka transform.
Okay.
Tuwakishe simu.
Tuwakishe stima kwa
I think the information
Will
be driven home, and you know such things again. Like I say, do you know that office is still open? If you want to go and knock to that office and talk, imagine.
When?
They'll always
I
tell
will go with
you.
you.
The
No.
time is out.
Next,
The time is
next,
out.
They'll always tell
I
you
still have more years
this
to go.
it is under your area member of parliament.
Najua sasa anaweza nisikiza vizuri sana kwa sababu
Tano tena
ananihitaji
iko.
sahi. But 3 years back, maybe
Kwa hivyo sasa hata tukipiga simu atakuja hapa mbio.
Let's not go into that.
It's true.
Yeah.
But we are the employers and we have the right to ask.
Thank you very much.
Tena.
Bottom line.
Land of fresh.
Bottom line. Mwema people, if it's possible, let's talk with one voice. That's the only way we can bargain this thing. If we talk, kila mtu anaongea hivi, hata toboa.
But it's also very hard also to come being a cosmopolitan Mwema. Believe you me, somehow we need it. Hard work is needed. Hata kama ni sisi
Let me
but
tell
it's
you.
cosmopolitan.
Another thing. We tried our canvas. They failed us. We tried the barriers which contribute
But
to
leadership is part of it is personality.
That's why we are
Si mambo na
cosmopolitan. Yeah, it's not about.
Why don't you try to other areas?
Kuyu,
No, mimi nimeachia hapo.
We have to be quiz.
Mbele iko na Waembu, iko na
We are
Wakikuyu.
cosmopolitan, so I think a good leader will be a good leader, whether Kamba, Embu.
True.
But we
Okay.
tried and
Yeah.
tested. Tried and tested. We tried
So,
and kulipiga
how did
only
it
we
get
do.
much into
Mwana
tribals?
we do. No, I'm not talking. I'm not.
Have you ever
tribal.
noticed, by
I'm not
the
being
way-
tribal, but the fact remains that the area south.
Have you ever
is
noticed
cosmopolitan.
in
And
life-
we have been fighting mostly tribal.
Now, have you ever noticed in life unasaidiwa na mtu ambao ni mbali sana?
Yes.
You'll find a Luo in an office. Me in Sicho nasaidiwa na Wakale.
Ni ukweli.
Right? Hakuna
Sio
man.
wewe.
No,
Sio
it is
kuna
very true.
mahali
It is very true. It is very true. Unaona hapana. Tukaweka hii maneno ati lazima tuchague Mbere ama tuchague Mkamba ama tuchague Mkikuyu ndio atusaidie. And leadership is personality. And leadership it's a calling.
Yeah.
Right? Others are there kutafuta kazi. Others are there because wanatamani hiyo scheme wakiingia wata control.
Yes.
Others are there just because of nimekuwa nikidai na big people, so I should not go home. I should at least clean somewhere to be continue dining with these people. Kuna mtu anakaa chini hivi anaona na mbona ndika wandu aje ni hoteli anaoitwa. So it depends. It depends with the leadership.
The ideology.
Yeah. Meanwhile, we say very much thanks for our guest. Tunastahili kuongea about our MCAs in the next kipindi 2 minutes to come. Meanwhile, break kidogo. Tumwa hata na nene kwa MCA.
It's so naive.
This is what we can do.